It's been a real roller coaster for staff at ABC, both at the centres that the banks are currently managing and the centres that are up for sale. And those workers since the 6th of November have continued to work in those centres and provide absolute quality care to Australian families. And certainly I think that if there was an Order of Australia for childcare workers, then it should be given to ABC workers who stood together in their centres to provide quality care to the families that use those centres. So they deserve really the highest praise. Union members have said to us they want to stay in the centres they're in, and they don't want to have to be taken on as new employees. They certainly don't want to be put back on probation. Some of these workers have been there 15 and 20 years. So for the new employers coming in, it's very important that they recognise the service that those union members have got and that they carry that over. So once we know who's buying the new centres, the union members will make sure that the new employer does recognise the continuity. And I think certainly families will want continuity as well, because with new operators coming in, those families are going to be a bit anxious, but they'll be given some confidence to know that the worker who's always looked after their child or children will continue to do so, and that's very important for those families. Union members are saying to one another, we've stuck through thick and thin from the 6th of November. We need to continue to stick together until we know the future of our centre. So union members are saying to other workers out there in ABC, if you're asked to sign anything, contact the union as the first point of call. Don't sign anything until you've had your legal advice. It certainly makes a difference being in the union. We would not have had workers' entitlements covered off on if childcare workers at ABC had not stood together and written to the Prime Minister, written to the Deputy Prime Minister, spoken to parents and done all the activities that they did last year, including visiting Parliament and talking to politicians themselves. So union members have really stood up and stood together and had a great win on their entitlements. So into the future, for us to have a good outcome for both groups of ABC, we need everybody in the union. In the event that a centre closes, we'll try and find opportunities for union members in other ABC centres, but it may well be that some staff may be made redundant and they'll get a payout that includes a redundancy payout. But union members are working really hard to try and make sure that that doesn't happen, because we want everyone to have a job in the new ABC, no matter what it looks like. It's very important that you're in the union, because the union's a way of getting additional information that you may not be getting in the workplace, or information that's got a different point of view that's about you.